Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there. Hey everybody, it's your boy Maddie Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm like, yo, come on, Matt. Sorry, I had a crazy start to this video right when I was about to go live. I forgot that I had my patio open and my cats were outside, so I wanted to bring them in. That was already a hard journey because they're like, no, we wouldn't be outside. I'm like, I'm gonna let y'all go outside after the video. But yes, I had to wrangle the kids together. So here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. And I don't have my beautiful cat light lit up. No, baby, this light has to be on. I'm so sorry, y'all. We're doing this kind of all out of conjunction. This sort of frustrates people when I do this, but whatever. Anywho, there we go. The lights are on. We're talking about UK versus the World season 2 today. It is Snatch Game, the family edition. Snatch Game, the family edition. You know what's sad is that I actually remember Tia's character's name and I don't remember Teresa's, even though they're literally wives from the same person. Help me out in the live chat here before we get to that part. Just going to tell you that early. I have some opinions about this Snatch Game. There were few and far in between that did good. Catherine, that's right. There we go. That's I was over here and I said Katrina in my head. And I'm like, it can't be Katrina. I don't think there's been a Katrina. Not at that time frame. I felt like the New Orleans was coming out. No, we're going to talk about it. The runway I thought was actually kind of fabulous too here. It gave sort of a nautical theme. I thought to myself, I was like, I didn't know where they were going to go with that. But I did like the runway and certain people's runways, of course. But I'm definitely excited to talk about that today. But yes, we have a lot on the menu. Happy Monday to you. I don't know what you're doing right now, but give yourself a big hug from me. Ooh, that's a little bit of love coming my way to you because I already know that it can be tough in these streets. Trust me, I have a 65-year-old gentle queen on good old Elon Musk's app right now arguing with me over me just asking a question today. And it's not cute for her. And it never will be. But I want everyone to know I do not come with a hammer or with malice or any sort of intent that is in the malevolent sorts. I do not come this way, I promise you. Because as a reminder, this program that I should already have this up for, yes, is for entertainment purposes only. Actually, all of my social medias are for entertainment purposes only. And content is not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Maddie Rants and program participants are the personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned in this program, so please don't be rude. And grab your libations and strap in because Maddie is a talker. You may be here for a while. Please do not post any spoilers in the chat. If you feel uncomfortable reviewing this program, consume some activity and have yourself a good poot. And all that jazz. Now, I have gotten some criticism about my videos being long and then people don't have time to watch them and they miss the edited videos. So I heard those concerns and I received them. So starting this upcoming week, not this week, but next week, you will notice that I might post a 20-minute video encompassing season 16 in UK versus the World in a quick draw of, me recapping the episode and throwing jokes in. And it's going to be edited down. It's going to not be any clips from the live stream. The live streams, I think, are for those who enjoy them. And I don't believe that anybody who doesn't enjoy these long ass lives deserves to enjoy them like that, right? So I'm going to give completely different content. You might like both of them where you want to jump in on the live conversation that we have today, or you might do that. Misha, I didn't say that. You hear what I'm saying here is that there's going to be both the live reviews and it's going to be, you know, it's going to be a live review and there's going to be edited ones. So I'm just saying that I'm going to continue with the edited videos, excuse me, the live videos on the weekends, like Saturdays, like we've been doing. And then in the middle of the week, you'll be like, oh, Maddie posted a drag race video. It's not going to be some da 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 da. It's going to review. It's just going to be me almost doing a talk soup version of the recap. And I've decided to go ahead and get on that train. I know someone will steal that idea from me sooner than later, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'll be doing that starting next week. So be prepared. It'll be like one video encompassing all the shows I'm talking about. And it's going to be 20 to 25 minutes. That will be the goal. Hopefully that is a small enough time frame for those who have not been happy with my live reviews and recaps lately. So I hope that helps. Just wanted to give an FYI for that. But yes, at Maddie Rants everywhere except for X at the Maddie Rants there. I do reactions on Patreon. This episode is already available. You can check me out for $1. Just $1 will get you in the door for 400 plus videos. This episode's up as well as season 16. And I will do España All Stars on Tuesday, yes. So you will still be doing the long lives on Saturday. Correct. Yes, Caleb. Still be doing the long lives on Saturdays. It's our weekend show, just like the panel is. I'm keeping our weekends. We are going to have our live weekends. Weekdays, different story. I'm going to finish out UK versus the world as a live review, as well as España All-Stars, since that's already a wash already. And then, of course, season 16, but I'm going to start implementing the edited reviews. And then when newer seasons happen on our weekends, we will do the lives. And then the weekdays, I'll be doing edited videos. So yes, correct. More work, but I would like to not be viewed as lazy, as I know I'm not, but this proves I'm putting in the work and we're going to do more work. So lots of drag race videos. But there you go. Bookable on Cameo. Also, merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. And shout out to the rant pack out there. Appreciate y'all for tuning into this live today. Hit that like button if you could for me, please. Get in the comment section. Mamu Chan, me Nicole. Please don't tear up my blinds as they're tearing up my blinds. Thank you. If you want to drop a little tippy poo in my jar, I appreciate all of you for being here today. And for those of you who are supporting me, whether you're watching the video, hitting the thumbs up button and commenting, dropping a super chat, or dropping a tippy poo in my direct hole jar. PayPal.me for such my rants, cash up $, rants. The Dash Rants, help me pay for these badass kids. True. Or send me a little bit of extra love so I can apply it towards my Miami trip fund. The Airbnb is already paid for, as well as my flights there to and from Houston to Miami. There we go. But of course, help me pay for my Havana experience, because yes, I'm going to definitely go to that area of Miami where it's like little Cuba. I've never been. I went to Miami 7 years ago, never got to experience fully. So this time we're doing it. Also, we're renting a van with the service of someone, I think, driving. So we will not be driving. I will not be driving on this vacation. So that means Maddie can cut the fuck up. I'm so hyped. Y'all don't know. I will not be driving. I always have to drive on the trips. Normally, I always drive. So yeah, yes, I'll be in Miami April 4th through the 8th. So heads up, I will not be doing reviews that weekend. I am truly taking a moment away from the drag race community and YouTube world and Twitter, where all that crap. I'm having an actual vacation with my good friends that I've known for years, and I'm very excited. I need it. Y'all know I haven't had a vacation in 3 years, and it's starting to wear me out a little bit. So, but yeah, we have a van that we're getting, and we're trying to do things that are a little bit smart, since it is going to be Miami. It's not going to be that girl. But we also are visiting Palace Bar, that wonderful drag experience that y'all may have seen on TikTok. And I will, of course, be filming that occasion. So there will be content that comes out of this trip, but I just want to enjoy myself and walk on the beach and have that moment in Paris is Burning. I want to be as free as the wind. I want to feel the wind between my legs. That, okay? And if I meet somebody there, okay. No. But yes, PayPal.me for such better schedule. If it rant, thank y'all for coming to the panel the other day. Hopefully YouTube monetizes that video, hopefully sooner than later. And shout out to Crash, as well as oh my god, I forgot this baby's name, but I got some special tips the other day to purchase Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which I wanted, but I wasn't like actively asking for. But thank you, because it was basically my entire night. Oh, amazing. It's an amazing game. Thank you. You have definitely given me something to spend hours on so I can focus on not smoking, eating bread, and the sugars. Thank you, by the way. So let's go ahead and get to this show today, kids. This isn't going to be too long of a video, even with my, full speech just now. I promise you it's not going to be that, because there's really not that much to talk about. There is a couple of things to get into. A Cuban espresso. Okay. I'm going to need it if I'm going to be doing things with the fellas on our trip. Like, sometimes I can get tired very quickly. So yeah. Yes. Very important. Very important. I'm gonna need a Cuban espresso. But I also I haven't really had a Cuban food. I've had some, but it's been like, oh, that was Cuban food, versus I'm actually going somewhere to get like some authentic Cuban food. Not in Cuba, but I'm excited to try. I have a lot I want to try. RuPaul's face in the thumbnail was me during this episode. I didn't know if this was shady or not when I got the picture, and I was like, this feels right. And this was actually her response to Tom Daly's bad joke. So I was like, oh, okay, this seems appropriate. But I didn't think this was bad. There was clearly one team that was worse than the other. And what we like with Snatch Game, and it's hard to do because this is, again, one of the toughest challenges in Drag Race history. I love Shirley Temple. Purple Eater, that's my sister. I'm going to be hyping up Hannah today. You might hate me because I was cackling, looking like that one dude from Bridesmaids. It was so funny. But yeah, for me, Snatch Game works the best when it's a majority of them are doing good, because the jokes are just bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. They're just bouncing all over the place. And so it adds to the volume of the laughter versus watching a Snatch Game happen and then the majority of people are not funny. So every clip is, ooh, that sound effect they do, ooh, like the tires being deflated. Ooh. That happened a lot today. Even for my favorite Marina. No shade to Marina. I love me some Summers. Girl, Melinda Verga low-key ate up your Manny Pacquiao this year. I'm just going to tell you. I said my Filipino sisters are cutting up with the Mannies, and only one Pacquiao won. And it was in Canada. Okay. All right. I wanted to get that off my chest. Also, Tia Coffee, if you are allegedly watching this live right now, possibly. No, you couldn't because I am nobody. Who am I? You're not subscribed to my channel, yet she sent me a screenshot showing she is. Yes, I verified. Tia, I'm going to wear out that pissy ass wig that you wore for that lip sync. I love you. I'm going to Rachel Dolezal read you, bitch. I love you. I'm going to get you. I love you. That was a fool. That was the worst I have ever. What? Madam. Who is that? All right. We're going to get there. Did I use a picture to emphasize my point in this? I certainly did. Did I do a crazy zoom in? Maybe. Is it kind of a funny edit? Absolutely. We'll get there sooner than later. I love you. But when I said, girl, fuck you, when I saw that wig, I said, please go back. Try that again. Dressed like a whole Dark Avenger. I didn't know what was going on today. I said, my sister is about to give an evil gay villain role. Like, it had to be a part of some production. It's giving one season. Like, Ruby is red hot for one season. Matthew, we have not gotten to this yet. I love my girl, but Whew, all right. I'm sorry, that wig was atrocious. I loved everything that was happening today. I loved her runway. Also, okay, I hate I am having to do this today. I'm aware that yes, I do know a lot of the girls on the cast, and this also applies through other seasons too. Just coming from a standpoint as a reviewer, but also a fan of their work and interacting with them on social media. That doesn't mean that just because I like somebody, I'm not going to be giving my honest opinion at times. Trust and believe. I have given friends of many friends a dragging. Jiggly can tell you. Okay. Like Jiggly can tell you. I'll give many of cacks, no shade, right? So I do find it strange how people are sort of getting nasty online, and I'm not bringing it to Tia's attention, but I do go through some of the comment sections, and whenever there's a multiple choice of pictures and someone's like, everybody looks good, and they include Tia in the conversation, and I hate to be this guy, but I'm looking at all the other folks up there, and I'm noticing that there's other differences with Tia. Some of y'all are nasty, and I don't get it. You don't think there's an upgrade? I would implore you to rewatch season 2. No shade to you. You know I love you. But you were a feminine Miss Kermit the Frog for that runway, and I still will give you all the shits for it. And you came out in that fuck ass ice cream cone and thought you was serving all sorts of sweet drag. But there has definitely been an upgrade. I've also seen it in person when it came to DragCon too. So that's why my respect level for Tia is kind of high. Also, she's a cool, dope ass bitch. Shout out to all my UK bitches out there. A lot of the girls in the UK I enjoy very much. They're really nice people. And again, I need to visit them out there versus me seeing them out here in LA where it's like, okay, this is US, America. Like, I really do want to go to the UK. So shout out to my sister. But again, I get it. I'm already going to be given the biased little track. Oh, you love Hannah. You like this. That's fine. But I still got to keep it 100. She going to get red for that wig, babies. But I did like her outfit this weekend when girls were like, oh, she wasn't giving. I was like, girl, this is a full latex Cthulhu monster of the sea, and the boat is the wig. That is puss. Don't do that. Like, don't do that. Read her for the walk. Don't read her for the outfit now, because that walk was woo. But it gave Mother Alien and Aliens 2. I thought she was gonna go fight Ripley, but no, don't do it. Matthew, get to the episode. Shut your ass up. This is why they want the edited videos. Look, John Burrs is gone. I'm not really that memory short. It's out. I'm good on that. Bye, John. We're gonna see you later, maybe, Burrs. All right. Tia Coffee choosing John Burrs, though, kind of gagged the bitches a little bit. And the girls like, oh, it's not a UK alliance. But they forgot, well, they weren't there for this because this was a confessional shot later on in the day, that Tia did that for obvious reasons. But she did that because it would take a little bit of heat off the UK girls to say, guess what? We aren't just in a pact. If they're bad, they're bad. It is what it is. Sasha, your birthday's on April 9th. That's my sister's birthday is on April 9th, the one I'm closest to. So, oh, that's amazing. Go ahead, Aries. Yeah, I will be, because I come back on Monday. If I'm being real, if I look at my calendar right now, I come back Monday. So more than likely I'll go live that Tuesday to talk about the show. And your mom's name is Deborah. That is Sasha. That is crazy. Come on, connection. I love it. It's 3 degrees of separation between me and Sasha. But yeah, I was here for Tia making this decision. I would have made John Burrs by the hairs on that chinny chin chin, that jawline included. I would have done it. Y'all know how I felt. I was like, between those two, oh no, Keita can stay. We have 3 badge holders currently in this bitch. Le Grande, okay? Marina Summers and Scarlet Envy. So 1 for France, 1 for America, and 1 for the Philippines. We're 3 episodes in now, into episode 4, and not one bitch from the UK has a badge yet. I kind of like that. It gives me not a clear run. It's almost like the opposite of what's happening on UK. Excuse me, I almost lied. It's almost the opposite of what's happening on España All-Stars. I can hear people for Wednesday's review already now. You're discrediting Sethless. It's not that I'm discrediting them. It's just, it's not a fun season if that person's in the top the entire season. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. It's just not fun. I want it to feel like it's a competition, not us crowning somebody and watching us go through the motions with seeing everybody just be there to be a placeholder and look good some of the time. It's like, I'll get to that Wednesday. But like, yeah, when it comes to this, we've got a sort of an even spread, and it's nice to see that the world is giving the UK a competition. I could also beg that casting played a part in that, but there you go. RuPaul steps into the workroom and lets these babies know that they're going to be playing Snatch Game. Tia Coffee has been triggered. Oh, Tia. Production had a good time with you today. They had a good time with you on this week's episode. Tia went home. Didn't you go home on Snatch Game? I mean, you had to for that performance. No shade, sister. It was bad. The Scary Spice. Oh, I'll never forget it. It was Tia Coffee as a insecure version of Tia Coffee inside of another one of those setting dolls, right? Like dead ass. It was pretty bad. Theresa May also went home on their Snatch Game too. There's been a lot of, either you didn't get a chance to play Snatch Game or you went home on Snatch Game, including some winners and one person who was in a high position. But because Scarlet Envy won last week's challenge, they get to choose the the 3 teammates they're going to have on their team, because yes, they're doing Snatch Game in teams and it's family edition, like Family Feud, but not. I'm not quite sure what she was a Teodactyl. Oh, why would you bring that back up? I'll never forget it. Remember what I said about that? She gave Land Before Time, but on a struggle. What was the pterodactyl's name? That was he was all like this in the Oh God. It's like that one episode of The Adventures of Gumball where they have to remake the DVD because they fucked it up so badly. And so they like basically make their own episode and turn it in. It's so funny because that trope has been used in so many different cartoons, including cartoons like home movies, where like they did do that in home movies, but it was done in a different way because they were trying to get a part of a film festival. It was like, okay, we're gonna redo this. Anywho, sorry. Wait, I didn't think that was Petrie. I thought Petrie was the duck-lipped one. Oh no, that was Ducky. That's right. Yes, Petrie was the pterodactyl. Ducky was the one with the lips. Yes. Petrie. Oh, I just remember that there being a really sad scene in one of the movies where they like say his name and it's like I like Petrie. I'm trying to remember. Oh, such a long time ago. I think I stopped liking Land Before Time when that big-headed T-Rex baby got thrown into the mixture. Yeah, Sarah was the bitch. Excuse me for saying that. Sarah was the Helga Pataki of Land Before Time. She was. I hated Sarah. Hated her. She always had an attitude. Okay, wide face ass bitch. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I am talking about a fictional character. She was just mad because every time they were like going through the small spots, I was like, yeah, Sarah, old bitch. Oh Lord, Sarah was going through her and she was going through her own process, y'all. I'm telling you. I know it's a fuck her though. Like we could name a few cartoon characters that can just shove it. No shame. Oh, I'm so sorry. Disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only. I swear to God. Let's continue. Okay. I can hear it now. People died. No. That's funny. Listen, everybody, thank you for tuning in today. It's your boy Matty Rants. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. I appreciate you so much for being here today. Love back to you in Canada, never forever. And thank you also for commenting on videos. I appreciate all of those of you who comment on these videos afterwards because it super matters because it is the algorithm. That one girl, hey Beach, how you doing? It's funny you said Matisha because that is my Munchkin name whenever we have to change genders in the gender bending dungeon, because that's one of the dungeons in Munchkin where if you in the dungeon, you have to change your sex. And the rule is you have to go by your gender's name. So but you also can you can have your gender at the beginning of the game, be, woman or male, whatever you want to do. But if you say the wrong name, you can lose a level. And when I tell you it is one of my favorite, because honey, Bent Risk community, what's up? I love my friends. We're all gay, right? But baby, they're so used to their mask for mask journeys, they always forget that we're supposed to say our female names. So they forget every time. And mine is Matisha Campbell. You should never forget my name. It's Matisha Campbell. It's perfect. I even have a last name for mine, right? They always say their names and we're like, lose a level, lose a level. Sorry. One girl, you had me talk about Munchkin through just that. Like, you're incredible today. Thank you for being here. Kids, do you hear them? Hey, what's going on? Are you good? Bitch almost knocked my light over. Sorry. Hey, Chubby Moose. You see what's going on in the community and girl world lately? Child. She said so for so. Ooh. And she wasn't talking about so. I mean, she was talking about Subway, low key. That and that. Anywho, back to this episode. My apologies. Scarlett chose, after asking who was good at what and, what can you do? She chose Theresa May, Tia Coffee, and my sister Hannah Donda. Okay? Hannah won her Snatch Game. Makes sense. Tia and Theresa were eliminated her Snatch Game. Now, Scarlett could have chose just based off of how everyone is currently, like their characters. Like, okay, maybe I need you to message me. You cannot play with me because I'm going to be on vacation. You need to message me all that information. And I better not need a card, but you better message me all that information. All of it. All of it. Today. Because when I tell you I want to be not available, I want my entire trip to be do not disturb worthy. Okay? I want people to be concerned about me by the time I get home. Girl, where happened? I lost my phone. Did not. I think Scarlett was smart here. You pick somebody like Hannah who you can play off of, and then you get two people who possibly aren't going to do well again, or based off of how you feel about them, can do well. And it just be a good group. So that way, when every question's being asked, they don't lose any momentum. Okay. Now, Grand Dame said the leftovers were, I guess, them. Mind you, Grand Dame won her Snatch Game, if I'm correct. I think I am. Keita won her Snatch Game, okay, as one of the destroyers. Gothi is there. And then Marina placed high her season. So, hey, listen, there's actually some heavy hitters over there, but I'm also thinking, like, Scarlett, can you volley with Grand Dame's character? Could you volley with her? Could you volley with Keita? Is there a built sort of established relationship happening? And that's really important with Snatch Game. You want people who you can turn to and go, okay, bitch, we can be funny together. Let's be hilarious. All right, so we're gonna move forward here. Let's keep on going today. Hit the like button if you could for me, please. Become a part of my Rant Pack family. If you want to drop me a little tippy poo in my jar, it would be super appreciated. I thought this picture was funny. Sorry, it was that when she was trying to say your name. I thought it was hilarious. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, become a part of the Right Back family. Get the comment section if you will. If you want to drop a 2 people in my jar, it's paypal.me/rants. Catch up to all the rants and Venmo rants. Thank you. Let's push on through here today. Marina is adorable. RuPaul, I wanted to include this just because when RuPaul gives you advice, you take it. RuPaul said, you're about to put a French accent on top of your French accent. It's going to be a tough road for the people who are going to be watching this, that are going to be judging you. Didn't take the note. It's going to hurt later. Tia, what was this? Anne Boleyn, the second wife who was beheaded, it was like, okay, we have a person who is referential right now of where they're at, also who people are going to know history behind. But also Theresa May is doing the first wife, Catherine. I said, oh, I'm glad Tia got to go first and have this conversation. I'm going to be real with you, because it was like, I get to do this first, and then you get to be, oh, well, she's doing the character kind of like you. How are you going to handle that? I love it when those moments work in certain people's favors, but also when you go first sometimes and talk that ooey gooey shit, and the next person can cack you, that's the last impression. So Tia got the one up here. I'm just telling you. My favorite Lazy Town character, Theresa May, was going to be in trouble. Now, I was concerned for Cherie, but Marina said Manny Pacquiao, and I said, well, this could be good or bad. They've been good before. We shall see. RuPaul asking these two to do English accents. I was like, RuPaul just wanted to have some nonsense and foolery. She said, these two have thick accents. Let me make them do an English accent. Let me be very real with you. That is how I received this. She said, I want to be amused. Y'all did not amuse me for this go around. I want to hear y'all say something in give me a little native tongue. And they both sounded like they were inside of a television that only broadcasts at 240p. It's giving me when you turn it on, okay? There's only outlets for yellow, white, and red quartz, okay? Hello, do you like tea? I don't like tea. I said, bitch, girl. That's like me having some, for us Americans, I'm going to speak for myself as a young kid. We had this, I remember back when it was like 6th grade, we had this student that came in the middle of the year, and they were from England. They were from the UK. What do you think we were doing? Can you, he said 3, he said free, and we were lost it. Like, huh? Like everybody in that room said, let's redo that again. And so I remember my teacher being, and it wasn't even to be messy. We just liked listening to the accent. We just liked hearing the accent. But it also could be completely uncomfortable for that child. Like, not now looking back at this, being an adult, it's like, that probably was extremely uncomfortable. Can you read this part of the book? And they give him the longest part to read. So that way, when he goes through certain words, and everyone can go, why'd you say it like this? Why'd you say it like that? It's like, oh my God. Anywho, I was like, okay, Rue. That my ass was like, okay, sweetie. Okay, that's just like if we went over there and they said, don't y'all all y'all cowboys and y'all thugs and all that. That'd be come on, sister. You didn't have to make them do all that. At the same time, for those of you going, Matt, this shouldn't be taken so seriously. I get the gist of wanting to have fun here. Okay. I get it. Trust me. That's why when I was watching, I said, oh, this is interesting. Let me tell you something. No shade, because I will speak as an American. Bitch, I love hearing anybody with a different accent, and I'm enthralled in it. And most of the time, I'm like, I find it very attractive when it's like, oh my goodness, like just to hear words come out of your mouth and it have some sort of different inflection. It just makes me feel good. But it also anybody just talking, like an American or whatever, or Southern or from the Midwest or the accents that are out here, I think it's really cool. So, mind you, I'm from Texas, and a lot of people don't even recognize or realize it because they're like, you don't talk like you're from the South. I said, well, yeah, because I'm a child of television. I was raised by the TV. My mom and dad did something, but I was in front of that television often. So every bit of how I speak comes from who I liked and loved from television. It's true. Well, very that, because I also wasn't trying to be yeehaw and y'all and all that kind of stuff too. My dad was very adamant about don't y'all get no Southern twang, because my parents are from Alabama, but you would never know. They don't talk like they're from the South. Yeah, hence the reason Q-Locks why I made sure to say that I wasn't completely uncomfortable, so that way the people who were uncomfortable felt validated. At the same time, those who also aren't finding that to be too serious see it as another way of doing this and doing something for Snatch Game. So I also received this as well. Please do not attack me. I am fragile at this point in time. And I'm not saying you're attacking me, Q-Locks, but a lot of people have been attacking me lately. Please stop. I'm trying to be the best Libra here in my position and let y'all know I see both sides of this equation. I do. I really do. See, Australian accent. Man, my dad had a secretary who became a good family friend from New Zealand, and she stayed with us for 4 years. And she was Samoan too. I got to meet some of that baby. Let me tell you something. I've been dying to go down under. I've been dying to go to Australia. I've been dying to go to New Zealand. We sound like train wrecks out here compared to folks in different places. I love it. I just used to love listening to her talk. I just sit there as a kid like this, like, oh my God, she sounds amazing. She sounds amazing. French too. That's why I love listening to the Grand Dame speak. I could just listen to them speak all day. Just sure. And I love listening to Hannah talk. Of course, the moment I saw the Babs, I was like, "How you doing, babes?" Like very, very stupid, but I couldn't help myself because I'm like, Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. You know what I mean? You can't help yourself sometimes. We'll get to Shirley Temple in a minute because that was a mess. It was good, but I laughed so hard at Hannah. I love Tia. I thought Tia did a good job, and you definitely deserve to be top 2, Tia. But bitch, I was howling at Hannah. I don't know what it is about the way she did Shirley Temple. It was different than Jimbo's, in my opinion. And some people said Jimbo's was better. I think they were just doing two different types of like Shirley Temples, both giving grown man tease in a wig, but like Hannah's was like unhinged to a YouTube short level of like, what's going on? What's going on today? And her answers were fucking funny. And she kind of kept them PG, unlike, it got a little weird. Anyway, we'll get there. Anyway, moving forward. Keita, I knew was going to be in trouble the moment she said she was going to do the nanny, Fran Drescher. I was like, oh, you're definitely going to be in trouble today. I know you're not going to be able to do her. I'm listening to you now. The laugh. I love how that's how everyone's like, oh, I'm doing the nanny. And it's like, the laugh is the key source of I have the power to do this character. Chop. There's way more to that. It's Ma. Like there, you got to bring in the Ma and Mr. Sheffield if you're doing the nanny specifically. But then you have to remember Maggie and Bryce. Okay, don't forget Cece. There is jokes you got to throw in there. You know what I'm saying? Niles the butler. Come on, Yetta. I never hear it sometimes. And I think maybe it's about like copyright infringement. Maybe, I don't know. But there are a couple of moments where I feel whenever we see the nanny, and I am bringing Courtney Act into this conversation, and I am bringing Jujubee into this conversation, where I'm like, Are you doing her though? Like, are you actually doing her? You sure? Like, you should always be eating something. You do know that, right? Because like Mama was a grazer. Oh my God, she was a grazer. Like, like, come on. Okay, I can't do it today. It's all right. It's all right. Moving past that moment, Matt. No shade. Scarlett doing the Statue of Liberty, smart move. It's not, no one is actually speaking. It is a statue, okay? But it's a big symbol, all right? And also, if you're thinking about it from a global scale and this being a UK versus the world moment, her doing the Statue of Liberty makes perfect sense because a lot of people associate America with the Statue of Liberty. Unfortunately, maybe Trump again very soon, based off that Supreme Court decision, girl. What the fuck is happening with this country? Gothy Kendall, you should be blessed. Not you should be blessed. You are blessed. You are highly favored. I don't even know if you believe in God, but you might want to start, because when I tell you this is some angelic shit that happened to you today, the fact that you are not gone, I am still gagged. I'm gagged. You are not gone. I know that people live and breathe for you in the UK. They have every right to live and breathe for the DJ. Go DJ. Hey, Mr. DJ, God, they cannot do the Snatch Game. It was really bad. Oh. I heard, who was this? Kate Woodburn. Hold on. Let me make sure I got my name down, because I did watch her Big Brother season. I did watch that. Is it Catherine Woodburn? I can't remember. Catherine Woodburn or Kate Woodburn? Kate Woodburn. Kim. Where am I going? Kim. I said every other cat. I'm glad I didn't give the chat time to correct me early, and I just went on my path of Kates and Catherines and Christine's. I was so everywhere but Kim. Okay, Kim Woodburn. I did watch that Big Brother season, the Celebrity Big Brother one she did. You're a horrible, horrible girl. A horrible, horrible girl. Little Trump. Okay, bitch, she was reading in that household. She's her entire like television character is based off of her being a housekeeper, or like really good at like cleaning things, this, that, and the other, organizing, that kind of stuff. And then I guess that persona led into many other things. And then of course, chicken livered shits, that would horrible. The way she says it, it just sounds so passionate. Like, I agree with her, but I don't even know what she's mad about. I'm like, oh my God, they must have did something really bad. Like, do you hear how she's saying it? Kim is fucking funny. Michaela, do me a favor. Type in Celebrity Big Brother UK and then type in Kim Woodburn after this video. You are welcome. You're welcome. Do the best of. Like, you just do Kim Woodburn, best of Celebrity UK, Big Brother. Oh, bitch. You're about to have a cack. So funny. When I tell you, let me explain to you. They had to get Kim from almost fucking up that one blonde girl. What was her name during the season? I'm talking about almost was about to wear her out, like got in her face. Like, whoa, it was not cute. Like, it was like, oh my God, this elder woman is about to beat her ass in 2 minutes. Got right in her face. Oh my goodness. And then Nicola, there you go. And then Mama, she was getting mad. And oh, such a good season. Because Nicola hated her. Kim hated her back. It was like they hated each other back so much. The venom. Also, did y'all see the leaked cast for House of Villains season 2? One of our Drag Race sisters will be on. I will be covering it. Yes, I will. When they asked Gothy to do an impression on the spot, I don't know if I can do that. I said, oh, sweetie, we need to stop filming and help you pack. Right now, Candy Muse will be on the next season. Teresa Giudice from Housewives of it. As a matter of fact, at the end of this, I'll just read the list off for all of you. Yeah, once we're done with this, I'll read the list of everybody who's going to be on the season. And I know exactly where they're going to be from too, because I will be covering it. It was sad, and I hate to see that from you, Gothy, but I was T in that moment. I'm just gonna close my mouth. I'm just gonna sit here and watch you because I felt like Gothy, it was probably everybody in the room watching you after RuPaul asked you to do it, and then you had to do it so many times because she didn't just stop you on the first fuck up. She's like, no, you can come on, you can try it. Scarlett, like encouraging you, and then like, oh, New York is gonna be on season 2. I was gagged. Sorry. I know we're cutting away, but yes, Tiffany New York Pollard will be back on season 2. They better let her get all the way to the finals too. Do not send my sister home early again. Do not. I would say watch season 1 was a good time. Yeah, season 1 was a good time. It was a mess. Like Omarosa, like it was the best. You'll enjoy it. I pray she does better this time. Like, please don't send her home. Girl, I'm worried about her mouth. Okay. Oh, listen, Hannah, I see you over there. They kind of cut this clip short, but Hannah was shaking Gothy, like, girl, snap out of it. Bitch, shake it off. Just be okay. But then we're going to talk about Snatch Game. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I don't know if Jean was happy. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know if Jane, I call that lady Jean. I don't know if Jane was happy with her team. I'm going to be honest with you. I felt like Jane was doing a lot of the work for the McDonald team. It was not good. Let's just start. Let's just go on with it, y'all. So look, Ron Dom. All right. I think that's enough. I think I said a lot right there. I think we're good. I don't honestly think I need to really dive on too deep into this. I think us just having this kind of talk about it without directly talking about it, but directly saying how much we were like, oh no, is actually okay to do right now. Because I don't have anything to say about I don't. Nope. It's crazy that she literally wore the same fucking wig for her own Snatch Game in a different color. I said, are you cosplaying as a tall Lily? Is this Slender Man and Lily drag? Like, what is going on? Tell me I'm wrong, bitch. Go look at her first Snatch Game. I was like, girl, this is the same. Is this your character wig? Is it going to be this bag? What is the tea? Whatever, your Runway is going to eat this up. Your John Paul Gaultier, honey, chewed, you swallowed. Okay. Gothy Kendall put on makeup and a coat and accessories. And maybe had a cold. Possibly. A sore throat, a sinus infection, but that's it. Who was she? Her. Who? What? You. Who are you? You were you. And a coat. And a necklace. And an updo. That's it. Something was stuck in her throat. Humor. The challenge was stuck in there. My husband I get real nasty. Like, this made no fucking sense at all. God bless you. Get out of here. Absolutely not, Keita. They said fuck the club up, not fuck Snatch Game up. Hey, that's a Nicki reference. That was stupid. Oh, I'm sorry, that one tickles. Listen. This was Fran Drescher, after being caught in some industrial equipment in a factory and being flung out on the other side. Like, it's giving me a Wile E. Coyote. I know it's too soon since they scrapped that movie. That would have been honestly amazing. Oh, this is bad. Okay, hold on. Does Fran Drescher have fake teeth? I don't understand. Hold on. Fran Drescher. I know that Fran Drescher is anti-mask whenever the COVID thing was happening, and when someone tried to argue with me that wasn't true, and then she came out and made a whole entire campaign on it. Oh, it was for people who have medical issues. Yes, but it was also, okay, thank you. Right, move on. Like, legit, they asked that woman several times. I love the nanny now, and I love me some Fran, but that was the one time I did not agree with her. Fake teeth. Oh my God, I have to post this. I'm sorry. Let me get the picture up that I found. There is no way on God's green earth that I cannot show y'all this right now. After I type this in, and I'm like, let me see if her teeth are fake. The third thing to pop up, and I'm telling you, it freaked me out. It freaked me out. The way I just looked, and I was like, I just said, what is this? Who sends pictures like this? Hold on back. Come on. Oh, let me put this on. Let me show you this picture. Bitch, this is stupid. Oh, hold on. Go to downloads. Here we go. I'm sorry. It freaked me out when this popped up because I typed in, does Fran Drescher have fake teeth? And this is the picture that pops up. Let's take a very close look at Fran Drescher teeth and smile. The 12 images here show Fran Drescher smile with healthy teeth. Bitch, this. Hold on. Now, hold on. They talk about healthy. I see coffee stains in the corner on the top. I thought that was Michael Jackson's mouth for one moment over here. It could have been the cover for Night of the Living Dummy for a Goosebumps books at one point in time. You're crazy. You're crazy. Actually, that might be Keita's mouth. There go Keita right here. I am very nervous. God, I do. It would be nice to make a lot of money doing what I do, but the fame that comes with it, can you imagine? Bitch, they're gonna wear me out. Bitch, let's take a closer look at Maddie Rance's mouth. Woo! Not my teeth. Please don't. Please don't. I just started taking care of him. Do not. Do not. I visit my dentist regularly for the past 2 years, but there were some gaps in between that insurance. Please. I'm about to look like Lanathia. I'm gonna give you Nene Leaks and get some fake teeth, bitch. Walk out here looking like Pac-Man. Womp, womp, womp. Speaking of Pac-Man, Marina, you are sickening. You are stunning. You are amazing. We love you. You're everything to us, and we live and breathe for you. This was the chop. This was bad. No, thank you. Feminine Manny Pacquiao didn't do what we wanted it to do because, and I'm going to tell you why, sister, you have duck walked in damn near everything that has happened so far to the point to where I don't believe you're a duck anymore. No. I say you're a goose. And with all geese, there is a gander. Did you see what I did there? Science. And this I did not want to gaggle at. We still kept it in the birds. Yeah. Melinda's was funny because Manny Pacquiao is homophobic. So take it there. And that's why I'm mad because, of course, Marina didn't see Melinda's version of this first before they filmed this. I think this even filmed prior to that or whatever. They didn't see each other's performances, right? This is just Marina's take on it. But Marina's take is a mockery of him, which is fine, but it had to be funny. This was Marina as Manny Pacquiao. It's still a little bit more going on than not Kim Woodburn up there and not Fran Drescher. But I just was like, no, bad team McDonald. Jane, I felt sorry for you. I did. I know you were doing a lot of work. You said, oh, these queens aren't funny. I mean, they were. They're not. They were not funny. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. If you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar, please and thank you. It's PayPal.me/session rants. Catch up, Simon Rants, and Venmo, Maddie-Rants. Thank you for being here. Sunita Applebaum, she got it going on. No, her name is Sunita. She's actually gorgeous, and I'm here for it. I quite enjoyed her, to be honest. Now, this team had one dud, Theresa May. I don't even need to allude to it. That's just one of the puppets in the cast was not doing what needed to be done. Okay. They're still figuring out what it means to be a puppet. We saw that Muppet movie. Okay. Amy Adams and that one tall guy who is not Vince Vaughn. Yes, we all know about it. We're there. Now we're going to talk about Hanaconda, who looks like that man from Bridesmaids. What is that bald-headed man from Bridesmaids? Look, I'm gonna type it in. Bald-headed man, Bridesmaids. What is Google? Are you gonna? Let me type in movie after that because the pictures that popped up were So if I type bald-headed man, Bridesmaids movie, this is who Hannah gave me, but with the wig on. And child, I was weak. Matt Lucas. Yep. Bitch, I could not stop staring at her and just laughing. I could not stop staring at like Hannah Donda. I'm so sorry, bitch. You look like Matt Lucas in this wig. And him doing a character that's not in blackface, thank you God, because Matt Lucas has done. But like seriously, I laughed at this. I laughed at the whole bit. It was that clap for me. It felt like I don't want to give the reference. It was like Honey Boo Boo meets Shirley Temple meets disturbed older gentleman in Hollywood Boulevard right now trying to make some money on the streets. I laughed. It was just timing with the jokes the way with if you don't me, I would be a red flag. It was just the cadence, the way that everything went. It worked for me personally. I found it funny. I had a good chuckle. I'm sorry, I can't look at her. I can't take it seriously. When they asked her to dance, now Jimbo's, in my opinion, was, that one was chaos and it was fucking funny. I still laughed at Hannah's, but Hannah's was funny to me in a different sense because it's like the wig would fly up, so you would just get all of this. And the dress is up, so you catch the thigh. Y'all, it's like someone's math teacher came to school for like Halloween and just gave the kids a big old scare. Like it was just stupid. I fucking loved it. Oh, I'm still laughing about it. I was cracking up as I was getting the screenshots. Like she looks like the kid on the plane who is going to kick your seat, okay? Like, or that one badass kid from Bad Santa. I'm telling you. Woo! Woo! All right. Scarlet Envy as the Statue of Liberty was it was cute. It was good. It was fine for me. This was safe. Some of the jokes didn't it took a little too long to get there, but they still landed. It was also referential for RuPaul. It was fine. I was okay with it. I actually liked Scarlet keeping the torch up, be like, can I put this down? Because I've been holding this for so long. Oh, thank you. Like, that was great. The first joke was good. The L train, B train, the joke, I was like, eh. But, you know, also referential for New Yorkers. Still, I thought it was a decent, good performance. Could have been horrible. I thought she could have gone bigger with the Statue of Liberty, but I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine. Oh. You know, should I? Do I? Am I going to be that person today? You know, I actually really enjoyed Therese's performance today. I thought it was an excellent show. Like, I didn't know Teresa could dance like that. I mean, it only showed half of the body, but like, I didn't know she could move like that, yo. Like, I thought it was incredible. But this muscular man with this mustache, he was kind of distracting, so it was hard to focus on Theresa's Snatch Game character. I personally thought they did a good job though, because I live and breathe for this show. So I just assumed, you know, it was gonna go there. No, I know that's not who that baby was. Theresa May talked about like like general conversations you'd have in a clinic. It was strange. I didn't. She went from condoms to syphilis. How you went from safe sex to talking about an STD? Like, excuse me? Like, I was very confused. Like, no, for real though. She went from a condom to syphilis. Listen, I know that shit was running rampant back in them days. I know it was. I know them girls were over there with itchy hands. I know they were, but like, it wasn't funny. I mean, I thought this performance was funny, but this was not funny. This is great. Not so much. Tia, was your microphone under you, bitch? Because it felt like you had to yell some of your jokes, or when we were listening to it, the microphone wasn't as clear as everyone else's because of you in the sitting position here, or whatever position. Were you on your knees? Your tall ass. I know you had to be on your knees or something. Because I'm like, friend. And you kept this hand up here the entire time. I just clocked that. Jesus. Yeah, Anne was doing better than Catherine, in my opinion. Anne chewed Catherine up. Nom, nom, nom. I found Anne funny. I thought Tia's was really good. What I enjoyed about hers is that it was extremely better than the first time we saw her do Snatch Game. That is the best part of Tia's Snatch Game for me. It's so good, I forgot about Scary Spice. If I do want to hurt myself, I will watch the Scary Spice one, or I will look at the wig that Tia wore for this lip sync. I might. Those two are coinciding together. But yeah, it was good. It was good. Such a hypocrite. I won't agree with that. I don't think Tia carried the group. I think that Hannah and Tia were the sandwich in this group, and the bread was the star of the show. Oop, there we go. Yep. If we're talking about sandwiches, because Maddie hasn't had bread, Tia and Hannah were that good sourdough with a little bit of light butter. It's been nice and toasted. And while we enjoyed what's in the sandwich, it was just meat and cheese. You know, we could have added a little leaf lettuce in there, put a little mustard or something like that. You know, a little light, a little extra, a little pickle. It needed some garnish. It needed a little bit more garnish to go on there. But they were a good group compared to the other group. Like every time RuPaul went to, you know, the other team, it was womp, 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 womp. Everybody. Womp, womp. Everyone. Not one person is a womp, not two, not three. All of them womps. This one actually had some jokes going on. Not Teresa, but everybody else had some jokes going on. I'm sorry, Teresa. I couldn't get into it. She said, "Did you know what, RuPaul? Condoms. That's right. We had these condoms because, you know, you just don't know about being under there. Oh, no. It's a syphilis. Oh, it's a syphilis. Yes, it is. Because, oh, my no. I'm like, what? Huh? Dare I say Scarlet Envy was more Fran Drescher than Keita Minaj was today. Grand Dame wasn't funny because this was Grand Dame's entire performance. Because I really passed her by because I honestly was like, what are we doing today? Hello, Paul. My sauce meat because you know what the meat. It's just everything with the meat. Where's meat? One of the answers was bag. Yes, because when you have your bang, you don't know. And I was sitting here going, you were funnier on your season. No shade. I don't think it has anything to do with RuPaul and us not clocking in. This the entire time. It was not. New. Okay. Let's move on, shall we? We had 200 in this bitch a little bit earlier. Thank you for being here today. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of my Ramp Pack family. Become a part of my Ramp Pack family. What is going on in the universe of RuPaul's Drag Race and the parallels that continue to happen in then some? They were just talking about dating on season 16, were they not? This is not the first time this has happened with these two shows where the workroom conversation and the prompt for what do we want to talk about is dead ass the same fucking thing. This was crazy to me. I'm watching like, hold on. How do we get here? Again? Okay. She's a whore. She's not. They're in a relationship. This one's found the one in the right place. They've never been in a relationship before. Deadass, we have heard all of these things recently. Shout out to Hannah and her man. Oh, looking so cute. But yeah, I was like, as someone who is watching this show religiously, who makes a living off of this show as a content creator and commentator, reviewer, reactor, the full bit, my entire world revolves around the show. That's why girls can't argue with me about shit. Sometimes I let y'all do it, but in reality, you really can't say nothing to me. They got to be better. And this may just be a scheduling thing where it just so happens that this happens. Right, Remy? Snatch Game happening twice within a week. And it's almost like España is doing it like a week ahead of them. Like they're like a week ahead of things. And they're only doing 6 episodes. Bitch, it's kind of madness. They got to work on that. Even if it's the conversation that's in the workroom at the time, I almost feel like if you're not prompting the queens to start the conversations, and you know that this is like almost like this ongoing trope of we've already done this before or whatever, like maybe move in a different direction. I'm not trying to say that we don't want to hear these things or we shouldn't know this information about them. I just found it to be very strange. Like 2 shows on the same day having the same exact conversation and while they're getting ready for the runway. Like, okay. And it's happened more than once. So God bless them. But anywho, shout out to all the people on the show. Shout out to everybody watching today. Michelle, oh my goth. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Michelle Visage. Michelle looks fine. Alan Carr, he's happy to be there. Tom Daly. RuPaul. Okay. Matthew, pull it in. Tom Daly is dressed like Jack Skeleton with a bent-in back, with an arched booty. Yeah. Bent wrist in the room first. Instead of this is Halloween, this is gay pride, gay pride, gay pride. Rainbow flags, corporate discounts bags. Ah. Someone needs to hire Erica Jane to do this concert at 1 p.m. in the middle of the highest heat. We're gonna make them sweat, sweat, sweat. Boom, 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 boom. Throw them free condoms and lube. Budweiser beer, how you doing, boo? This is Halloween. This is gay pride, gay pride, gay pride. I feel like Tom's character is actually like he's supposed to be like very evil, and he wants like there to be a straight pride, and they have to like heal Tom's heart, and so that's what that heart is on there for. It's they had to get that little boy from Coco to go into like the depths of hell and ask for permission to sing a song, and Tom heard it. He didn't understand any of it because he doesn't know Spanish, but he felt the presence of the words from the music, and then somehow he found his way making sure that all prides were forever and all equal. Mm-hmm. Okay, so RuPaul is in this interesting, this is a nice, hey, I like things about this. I'm going to say, where's my arrow? Let me shoot a little bit. It feels like there's a panty here. Like we may not fully see it, but I feel like it's a strong one too. Like a big one. It depends a little bit. I don't know why I can and I see, is this just a separate bra up top? I don't know why I'm looking at it and I'm like this. It's fine. I don't think it's bad. I kind of like the colors on her. I don't know. Something makes me stare. Like at that one part, like, what is that? What's happening there? Thank you. Thank you for those of you who got the it depends joke. Thank you. Thank you. That was terrible, Matthew. I know. It was not funny. I know. Why this screenshot, Matt? Why? I needed a close up. Moving on. Y'all asked for shorter videos. No, I'm just kidding. But thanks for tuning in. Hit the like, share, subscribe, drop a tippy poo. Let's go. Who's up first? It's Keita Minaj. Keita Minaj. Ooh, I guess I hold you. Ooh, I guess I hold you. Ooh, so how I want. This is fire. Hey, Jason, comment. Yeah, I like this. This was good. I gotta give it more. It's good. Something about it. It feels a little androgynous. It feels very much her brand of drag. It seems right. Yeah, I'm actually digging it. Yeah, this kind of chews a tad bit. Nom 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 nom. It's good for the gums. It's good for the gums. Hold on, I'm trying to do something real quick. Let's see here. I think for me, I just like the way she presents this a little bit. I'm more so in love with the gold boot than the regular brown boot that's presented with the look. I think the mug is wuggy. I think it's an interesting take. Yeah. Yeah. This I'm gonna give it. It's giving for me. Yeah, for me, I like it. Let's wrap up that vote and let's move on. So, Keita Minaj, as far as the votes are concerned, for the Rant Pack members participating, is 63% giving, 33% she's cute, and 2% chop. Have a good meeting, that one girl. Take care, babes. Appreciate you for being here. Moving forward. I almost want to call you Allison because Allison had a picture like that for her, so I think it's different. But yes. Theresa May is next. Let's get a poll for Teresa. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Teresa. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Teresa. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Teresa. This is one of my favorite looks that she's done, personally, for me. It's interesting. I get the idea of the nautical. This is paying a little bit of the Jean Paul Gaultier nod with the stripes, with the white and all that kind of jazz. But it's also giving sailor tees. And then you have the hair, which is the tentacles that are like almost, again, as if it's like attacking a ship or a sailor or something like that. Yeah, the face is great. The mug is good. Even the three breastises that are on here right now, it's like, okay, what's happening, George? But it's actually very interesting. It's really good. I have to agree. Teresa, I'm going to have to say giving. I don't think I've ever given you giving. I'm giving this. Yeah. It's like she went total recall with the three breasts. It's like, did you need to? Like, I don't know if you needed to do that, but if that's what you wanted to do, well, God bless you. But it still works. I think is the key response here in this one is it still works. Still works. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up a tad bit. 58% of you said she's cute, 24% said giving, and 16% of you chopped Theresa May. I'm just going to tell you right now. I almost don't want to give y'all the option to chop because that would be a lie, but you just may want to chop. I don't know. La Grande Dame is next. Is it giving? Is she cute? Or is it a chop? I'm just going to tell you right now, this is one of the most puss things I have ever seen grace drag race of any sort of variety on set ever. It is so fucking right. It is so good. It is so puss. It is so pussy. Honey, it is this choose. It is custom. Jean Paul Gaultier Couture in a collaboration. Custom. And it's good. It's really interesting the way the skirt is in the front compared to the side shot, with how it really takes you to a different place, because it's almost like she's holding something in front, but those are the pockets, right? And she's just walking like as if it's the top of a hat. But then when she turns to the side, it's like, oh no, the skirt, you get the full frill of it all. But it's also the way that it's cut from the top with just the wig is perfect. That red hair with this outfit, those heels, it is, ooh, ooh. The makeup is incredible. The makeup is incredible. Right, the three colors of the French flag. Uh-huh. Okay, I let's wrap this up. It's good. 89% of you are giving this. 9% of you said she's cute, and Tito Burrito chopped this look. I'm kidding. I'm not. Tito, not me having to clock you, friend. Let me not do this. Let me not do you like that. I know you did. I know it was you. Because I'm looking at the live chat and I was like, he is the only person dragging this. The only one of one. Alien super hater. Whip, whip, I'm to Tito for my burrito. Listen. I'm sorry. I love you, Tito. It's okay. Stupid. Ooh, coming from the depths of the ocean after falling to the Marina Trench, it's Scarlet Envy. Is it giving? Is she cute? Or is it a jump? What do you think? I thought this was fabulous, and I'm going to say giving for multiple reasons. The makeup, yes. The dress, absolutely. The bodysuit underneath that does not look out of place. Bravo. Bravo, Scarlett. My favorite feature, you have fucking icicles on the ends of the gloves for the bodysuit underneath. So it as if you're at frozen and your hands are frost bitten. Eat, Scarlett. That was fabulous. The boot is bedazzled all the way through from the top of the head to the bottom of your feet. You worked on this outfit and it's showing, and I live. Not Alan saying he had that same head injury as a child. Was it to his mouth? Ooh, excuse me for that one. I will go ahead and put up that nice old disclaimer, because that was a drag right there. No shade to Alan. No shade to Alan. Talk about the same head injury. I'm like, to your mouth, to your face. Okay. Let's see here. No, this was great. Let me still talk about things I like. Here we go. All right. Let's wrap this poll up. 200 plus in the room. Thank you. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Love you. For Scarlett, not Johansson, Envy. 72% of you are giving this. 26% of you saying she's cute. I can't say Tito chopped this because I didn't hear anything negative. So who's the negative Nancy in the chat? No, I'm just playing. But 1% of you chopped this. Thank you for participating. I'll go ahead and get her poll up right now. Okay. Next up is Gothy Kendall. Did I put something different? Mm. Can't walk in heels is my negative critique for this again, as it is every week. She looks nice. That's it. She's very pretty. That's it. That's all. Like, end of sentence. Yeah. I'm not chopping it. It's pretty, but it's very like, oh, okay. There's a thing too, and please forgive me. I'm not trying to like come after her, but like, girl, you be just this is how you walk on the runway. Let me show you where your head be. Let me show it from. Let me take off my headphone. Let me show you how this bitch be walking. And then she get right here, then be like, and then if they say a joke, it goes to. I think she's incredibly beautiful. I'm sure she can put together an excellent playlist for a DJ set. Bet. I feel like she walks like that guy who was possessed by the alien in that Men in Black movie. You know, the one with the roaches? And he was the exterminator dude, and he had to walk, and it was like when I see Gavi walk, I just assume there's a creature inside of her whose main mission is to destroy the planet Earth. And so when she's walking, it's really like the alien trying to take control. Because in reality, Gothi is an excellent walker, but the alien inside of her is fucking her shit up. Carl is doing the work. Okay. Huh. The one who wanted sugar water. Yep. Good for her, though. Good for her. I want to see her walking flats. I'm almost nervous. 56% of y'all chopped this. 42% of y'all said she's cute. Tito Burrito gave this. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, that was Tia Coffee because she's watching In the Bunker. I'm kidding. Tia wouldn't lie to us. I'm kidding. That's her friend. Let's not do that. That's mean, y'all. Hannah Donda is up next, giving Blanche Dubois goes on a cruise. In my opinion, Big Daddy didn't die this episode. Okay, so is it giving? Is she cute? Or is it a chop? I'm gonna tell you this, Hannah. They can't come for your face, girl. That mug is right. The mug is muggy. The mug is right. I thought this was cute. Like, this was really, really cute. And here's me. It's white, and that's always hard on the runway. But like, the lace is lacing. It's giving. It's damn near giving me some Chantilly fabric. You know what I'm saying? The lace is giving. The makeup is right. The lace is, it's a good amount of it to where it's not so small. You know what I'm saying? To where it doesn't have an impact when she's walking. Because when she was walking, it glided across the stage. So I was like, oh, I kind of love that there's the this unnecessary umbrella that's not going to do shit for you with the hat too. Wear that. I would say nautical, but not that she's on the boat working, but she's a passenger on this cruise. If you saw Poor Things, I think this outfit would make sense to you. Oh my God. This reads as Poor Things for me. And she's the only one on the boat who is not dressed in colors. Because if you saw the movie, you know the way they went with the art direction is the colors are very vivid and very like loud and expressive based off of, you know, her growing through and learning stuff. She'd be that one person on the boat. I can see the whole scene of it too. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, y'all don't like this. Oh, that's okay. I love it. To me, she's a passenger on a boat. She's going on a cruise. Nautical. But isn't going on a cruise nautical? Eh. I'll end that poll. We don't need to spend 10 minutes thinking about that. That's a critique I get on Reddit. 59% of you said she's cute. 37% of you are giving this. And 2% of you chopped the look. Hannah, I thought it was Donda, not Kanye West. I mean, this is white, so maybe Kanye West. Maybe. You know, that's his favorite color. Up next, let me do the rest of it like this. Next up in the review, it's Tia Coffee. Hey, Tia. This is me for Snatch Game. Hey, everybody. I'm the last Black consciousness of Christian. No, let me stop. Oh, let me not do that. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring in Tia Coffee. Gotta be someone giving. She cute. Chup. I quite enjoyed this one. I did. It's a latex number. I am gonna say the one thing that I had one issue with for Tia's outfit was more so the walk. It was the heel though, because there was no heel to it. It low key looked like look. You see the boot that I'm talking about right here? Like it's holding up. It looks like one of those easels that holds up a small picture in your house. Like, you know, when you go to IKEA and you find that picture frame for $3 and you got to like put 3 pieces together and just swivel it real quick. That's what that heel is giving me. So when Mama was walking, it felt like she was trying to not step on a few Legos every now and then. But when she stopped and posed, the fantasy was fulfilled. It's the only critique I will have in reference for what I was like, I'm not feeling this. But I'm going to talk about the black latex moment, it fitting so very well. I love the tentacles coming out the back of you. It's kind of interesting. It also reminds me of My Hero Academia and that one hero who can change his body limbs at will to animal parts. So cool. It also reminds me of Billy and Mandy. And if you know the reference, it's what was the guy's name? Like Mr. something something, but he was the devil, and his son, what was his name again with the glasses? And he would get really upset and mad, and all the tentacles would come out of him from the back. That's where this was taking me. Makeup was right. This wig I thought was really cute. I think the boat, something about the boat being in the hair and that being the waves, and then Tia's outfit being the sea monster that's coming from the deep. That's how I interpreted this outfit. I was like, okay, the body is the sea monster rising from the deep to go to the surface. The wig is the waves of the sea. Junior, correct. And the boat is, there you go. It's like the boat on on crazy waters, on all these insane seas. I liked it. I thought it was nice. I did. Turbulent waters. That was a word I was looking for. Just a second. Turbulent. I don't know a lot of sea references. I know a lot of fish references. Thought it was good. I know you were sweating in that boots, girl. I know you were. Is that why you had to put on that weird wig after this? Because this was a great wig. You're going to put on a nasty one after this, Tia. A good wig. This is a good one, not the one afterwards. Let's go ahead and wrap up Tia's poll. That sounded nasty. Oh my God. 67% of you said she's cute. 25% of you are giving this, and 7% of you chopped this. I am a little disappointed in the she cutes, but I get it. Y'all are, hard to please. Marina Summers is next. Let's talk about it. Marina Summers. Come on, liquid titties. Come on, high C blue raspberry. Come on, melted popsicle. Okay, so Marina, you already know you're that girl. So where do we need to go with this? First of all, you had me at anchor braid. You had me at anchor braid, sister. You had me at anchor braid. Are you fucking joking me? That was so puss. Ow! They didn't give you the correct like solid shots that they've been normally doing for you, Marina. So this is a different week for me with screenshots. Normally they give you time and let you eat and just sit with like the photo. This week they were doing a lot of back shots, and I was like, come on, girl, like show the look, like give us what we need to give. But baby, this was so puss. Like, I'm sorry. Swing through the anchor, then you walk to your marks on the stage and left the anchor there. Shut your fucking face, you bitch. Oh my God. It was so right. Oh, come on. That's creative. That's brilliant. Come on now. Then she had to pull it back in. Like we're back to sea again. You also need to think about the water in the shoes and the titty, right? She's a boat. She's dropping anchor. So wouldn't you, outside of the periscope view, or the lens, excuse me, from the window view, right? That's how the water would be when you're on the boat. If your Snatch Game was better, you would have had a different conversation today, baby girl. I'm telling you, if you had just had a little bit more thought for that Manny Pacquiao, whoa, we'd be having a whole nother conversation. It's brilliant. Go ahead, Marino. All right, so 77% of you are giving this. 21% of you said she's cute. And the person who chopped this, okay, that's how you feel. I want to wish a better day for you, but that's how you feel. I mean, that is how you feel. I'm so used to saying like 25 more names that I was like, oh, we're already done with the runway. I'm so used to saying so many people's names, y'all. It's not even funny at this point in time. It's like, oh, we are fit. Oh, yay. Okay. So listen. When we get down to it, let's just go ahead and call it what it is. The tops for the week were Hannah Donda. Oh, hold on. Let me do the picture so it makes it better. Hold on. Scoop. There we go. A little late on the snap. Magic. Teresa was safe. Thank your runway. No shade, Cherie. Thank your runway, because it wasn't good, girl. It was not. I was like, wow. She went through an entire clinic visit of bad jokes, and you're safe. Good for you. Marina being safe, her outfit saved her. Same thing. I can say the same thing for Teresa. Yeah, Teresa and Marina, same thing. The outfits are what did them right. Like, oh yes, girl, that peed. Y'all can get in the bag. No worries. Y'all can get in the bag. We were gonna talk to you, but don't even worry about it no more. You good, baby. You good. Let's see here. My bad, y'all. 1 moment. Sorry, trying to get something situated. So we got Keita Minaj in the bottom. We got Gothy Kendall on the bottom. La Grande Dame was low bottom. Scarlet Envy was high safe. And Tia Coffee and Hannah were the winners, or the top two of the week. Okay. You'd say bottom three and not in a bottom two situation. I mean, yeah. I mean, she's low safe. Yeah, low safe Grande Dame, high safe Scarlet Envy, top two, bottom two. Boom. There's always that middle ground they try to do with the queens where they're like, well, we're going to make this that, and then we're going to do this dish. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. That's what you want to do. Interesting. Not too much untucked here in this moment, to be honest with you. No shade to them, but it wasn't really. They were like grand dames wearing, some boy underwear or some like cut off boxers and then has the gaff over it. Okay. It's like, okay, we didn't move me. Now, these conversations, I thought to myself, they're gonna send Gothi home. Specifically Hannah. I don't know. Like, Kita's been in the top 2, but they've also been in the bottom. But Gothi's been consistently not on top. Okay. They had like a few nice things to say one episode. We've been here for the rest of it. It's like, no. It was also a really bad day. Like comparing Kita's outfit to Gothi, Kita won. Comparing their snatch games, they're on the same level. Gothi was also like, even when they were doing the snatch game bit and we were having some trouble there, she was feeling already defeated. And it's kind of like, okay, I get it. We have folks that we root for and we want them to get out of their emotions. But to me, if I'm sitting there and we're now down to the line of, okay, let's make a decision. Who are we going to send home? And I'm listening to Kita talk to me. I'm listening to Gothi. I'm keeping Kita. To me, I'm like, Gothi just seems cool with whatever's happening. And if I send them home, it's not going to be a big deal. Bye. See you, Michaela. Tia, I knew you were going to choose Kita. And the reason why I knew Tia was going to choose her is because she already chose John Burrs last week. How is she going to look like sending Gothi home? And it's just her and Teresa, who also had one good week. And then after that, it's been lazy town. Pun intended. So I think this was all smart to do, in my opinion. I think Tia made a good decision with keeping Gothi for her UK numbers, but also to not take out some people who she may need for alliances later. I don't know what Gothi would do because she will never be in a top 2 position to vote, but like, there it is. Now, Hannah, I'm going to leave you alone. I have to talk about Miss Coffee for a second here. And you know I love my sister Tia. What is happening over here? Now, we had an entire conversation about Glow Up. You literally called me out in the middle of DragCon as I was walking. And I was like, hey, Tia, we was doing, this is a Glow Up, Maddie. I said, yeah. Look at you, bitch. I don't get to say that today. I get to still hold my true weight from years ago for you. Madam, whose building are you flying into to save someone in or possibly destroy the building? I swear to God, you look like somebody. It's giving Megamind villain. It's giving a DreamWorks production. Yes, friend. I promise you. Despicable Me energy. Are you about to fuck Grew Up? Come on now. Did you steal those kids? Did you grab those little 3 adopted babies? Those little badass bastards? Did you get them? Tia. Do you know how close you are to Halle Berry lost my child wig territory? Do you know? Woo! No, not Frozone, because that's a Disney product. That's Pixar. We have to make sure this is Illumination Studios. That's Illuminate. Look at the build. Look at the frame. Look at the wig. Look at the head. That's Illumination Studios right there, baby. We're going to watch Tia fly up next to a giant rocket with some man with a nose longer than 3 feet. And they're going to get into it while yellow possible chiclets, Tic Tacs, or fucking what are those goddamn things called? Those birds that you could eat for Easter. Bitch, I love you, girl. But do you know who I really saw today, Tia? I love you, girl. I love you down. Well, that's the show, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Listen.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love you, Tia. Don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. I love you, friend. But come on, look at the textures. Look at it. Look at that. Look at it. How long you been working with the NAACP? Tell us now. Tell us right now. In the Treasury Department, ain't you? We now listen. I'm sorry, Tia. That was inappropriate. Psych. Okay. All right. Listen, I am doing the Lord's work today. I am giving y'all comedy. Drop a tippy poo in this jar, bitch. I'm giving y'all A+ material. PayPal.me / for the Reds. Cash App $ Maddie Reds. Venmo Maddie Reds. YouTube said that they are limiting the ads on the panel video. No, we did have a good time yesterday. Oh, I'm not going to get any money for that video. That sucks. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Now I'm like, please tip me. They didn't fully monetize the last panel, unfortunately. Wow. I know. They really do pick and choose when to do that with my videos sometimes, but it's always with the panel that I have to go through some like full like thing or whatever. So yeah, so they limited the ads on that video. So I'll try to make up for it with all the videos I post this week and for these moments here. These are will I have to have limited ads for this? Like, come on. Okay, DW, thank you for the tippy poo. Appreciate you, friend. Hold on, I got some super chats too. Tita Burrito, reminder, I chopped LGD. Shut up. Thank you for the tippy poo. Appreciate you. Steve, Tia Coffee looked like she was drinking vodka. Wells, McCormick. Like a tummy ache kind of vodka. I didn't like the lip sync. I didn't like it. Sorry, it's a little up-tempo disco number. I wanted some bucking, and I didn't get it, so I was kind of hot. Damn, it was fun at times, and I enjoyed bits of it, but like you're talking to a Houstonian, a real Texan of Southern drag proportions, piece of cake. Where I grew up in the world of when you hear a disco number, you are about to twirl. You are going to twirl on that stage. You're going to hit every fucking beat, every bit of it, every ad lib. Ga. So this to me was a lot of to this side, to here, back center. And then we got comedy. So Hannah pulled a little bit of this. Boom. And I was like, okay, it's a little light choreo. It's not strong, but it's light. I appreciated that. Tia did a boom, 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 walk, boom, 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 boom. And then when we got to the crying part, my sister said, whoa. I was like, wait, what's happening? I was like, wait, what's oh the song, don't no crying on the dance floor. Got it, we're still here. And then it turned into it just there was it got bad a little bit for me. I like the song though. It was fun at parts. I wanted a buck. I needed a buck. The song was buck worthy. It was buck worthy. So you pulled up this, it looks like bathroom tissues, girl. That was under your wig, friend. Please tell me I'm right with that, Tia. That was under your wig. Bitch, they have you in a whole shot. I'm so happy I didn't clip it. I forgot to. I had to keep rewinding because I'm like, did she just pull that from under her wig? Is that why it was so high in the back of the first? Bitch, I saw that tissue come out. I said, wait, where? Huh? It looks like the ones that you pull out from the bathroom. You know, when you pull your hand towel and they go gong 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 gong. Okay, so Caroline, when I just said about when you're in the bathroom and you said the blue roll that's used in workplaces, that's what I was referring to with the hand towel. I couldn't get the words right. Hope this helps, but that was what I was referring to. Initially, I said bathroom tissue, but then I went to the hand towels that you pull from the dispenser that I still can't, because I think that's what we call them out here, the hand towels. The little, the sheets of paper that you pull from the dispenser that happens in the bathroom. That's where I was getting into. So yes, no, you're fine. You're fine. It was tissue, but then I was like, well, no, it can't be toilet paper because even one ply would never survive. One ply would never survive under that. Not in that a wig heat. It would have looked horrible. You know, they had fun. That's what matters, right? They had fun. They did. They had a good time. Tia, congratulations. Your first W. Well, you've been the top, but your first WW girl in UK franchise history. I'm fucking proud of you, bitch. Here we go. There we go. There's the claps. You won in this wig. That is an incredible feat. This looks like someone's Chucky doll that didn't make it through like playtime period at a kindergarten class. Like, this wig, burner. But like, I'm so proud of you, Frank, because I know that second season was a tough journey here, and then of course the fandom and their grossness. But you deserved it. That you did great on Snatch Game. The lip sync was, but I'm very happy for you. Shout out to my other sister Hannah Donza too. I said, look at my friends getting top 2. Eep, loved it. Looked like she lost a fight with Jocelyn Hernandez, baby. Like what? A hard wig for a soft life. S-Row, if I had a brick, I'd throw it at you. And when it hits you, it's actually like a cushy toy that explodes into candy because that's how funny that was. A hard wig for a soft life. Oh man, it's like you were describing Chantel Marie there for a second before she found Allah, or somebody that would like her or scam with her, I should say. Keita Minaj was eliminated. Tia need to make good with the UK girls. No shade. I can't even front her for that. Like that makes sense. I wouldn't have kept Gothy for another week of I don't know if I can do this, but it is what it is. She sent home one of the world girls. I like you, Keita. You're also a Libra. So like you're always gonna be good in my book, unless you're one of those like grossly Libras that no one likes, but like whatever. But there's very few and far in between because we're adorable. Anywho. I thought their drag is great. There was a few moments where, and no pun intended, things were lost a little bit in translation, or, and that was definitely not pun intended, but in terms of like what they find funny, in terms of like maybe the aesthetic not fully being received all the way with what Keita was giving, it wasn't there. But like I enjoyed this journey from Keita. It was nice to see her on TV again because I'm still pissed at season 2 of Holland. Excuse me, not season 2 of Holland. Excuse me. No, not to say I'm pissed at season 2 of Holland because I'm glad Vanessa won, but more so to say she was a front runner, like was Eden, like very much. I thought it was going to be very Keita versus Vanessa finale. Boom, 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 boom. That was a weird day. That was a weird. Ooh, burp. That was a weird day. Oh my God, it came out. Help. But make sure you send love to Keita Minaj if you see them at DragCon and you plan to go. Make sure you stop by their booth and get their merch. If you see them ever touring in your city and you have an opportunity to go, make sure you tip the doll. Make sure you tip the girl. I want to burp so bad, y'all. Give me a second. Oh my God, I have to mute myself. Hold on. A burp and a cough stuck together is what just happened. So as soon as I burped, I had to cough. That was crazy. Like no oxygen. Can't breathe. All right, so the Snatch Game wasn't the best. I do still love this season and I'm enjoying the queens, even the ones who I'm like, I don't see it for them. Right now, the top 4, Tia Coffee, Le Grand Dame, Marina Summers, Scarlett has a win on them. So I would say everybody with the badge right now currently would be top 4 material. I'm hoping my girl Hannah can get herself a badge or something where they can start to spread them a little bit. But yeah, it seems like an interesting competition so far. Multiple people with badges. It's not just one person winning every week. Isn't it crazy that Keita won her Snatch Game? Keita won her Snatch Game, but lost Snatch Game and went home on this franchise. And then Tia lost her Snatch Game and went home her season, but then won Snatch Game coming back for a UK versus the world. Though that is a gag, to be real with you. A former winner being a loser, a former loser being the winner. Dare I say, for storytelling purposes, that's kind of right on the money. It's kind of right on the money. Yeah. Kind of right on the money. Either way. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. I had a good time with you today. I appreciate you so much for being here and supporting your boy. Thank you for tippy poos and for super chats. I will be back tomorrow for our normal video gaming session. Why did I say it like that? For some Tekken Tuesdays. Or actually, I'm going to put a vote up tonight. I'm going to let you vote on whether I play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth or we do a Tekken Fight Night tomorrow. Because I just finished chapter 1 of Rebirth. So by all means, I can play that. That's also very story focused too, which is be very interesting to watch. But yeah, I'll let y'all vote for that tomorrow. And then Wednesday is Espana All-Stars. And then Saturday will be season 16 Sunday panel. Cool beans. Thanks for being here today. Love y'all so much. I'll see you for the next one. What am I doing? No, for real. I'll see you for the next one. Take care of yourselves. Love you down. Bye.
Listen.